good, beer is good, beer is good. Let's go drink some beer.
Guys, Sunday, just got back from my father-in-law's and my brother-in-law's. My father-in-law said, "Hey, would you like me to build you one?" And he grabbed a bottle of Maker's Mark and went. I'm like, "Holy shit, dude!" He's like, "I don't have much soda." Oh, okay, that explains it. So, what are we looking at today? Well, I left the vote up to you. It was between X-Hops and AleSmith's Nut Brown. And the winner is AleSmith's Nut Brown. So that's what we're going to be looking at. But, before I do that, I want to give a huge shout out to Chuck over at MyHollowpoint. Chuck's really a good guy. I'll put a link down below. Please, if you're not already subscribed, go check out his channel. He's got a lot of interesting videos. But yeah, good. Just it's right down there. I got to show you what I got today. Looks like the ATI project is going to be moving forward. I've already kind of put it back together so you can see what it looked like stock. It's got a Kid Innovations charging handle, spring, guide rod set up in it. Did a little polishing. This one is the 50th anniversary model. Already took the auto bolt lock out and did the modification to it. Stock, unfortunately, as pretty as that stock is going bye-bye, because the only thing needed is the steel in the barrel. So just wanted to show you that, and just let you guys know. Go check out Chuck's channel, man. Chuck's the man. So that's what I got. That's what I got today. Yeah. So there we go. Oh, we got Matt, Rise Arms. I know I hadn't, Matt, but in case I don't get back to you right away, when you finally see this, you'll know why I was dissing you, because I was busy. Today is Pete's birthday. I sent him a little package of goodies. Okay, what can I tell you about this? From AleSmith, everything I've had from them has just been exceptional. Nut Brown. I guess we're going to see if this is something that can compete with Moose Drool. Alcohol, 5%. Kind of on the lighter side, if you want to say that. Tribute to one of our favorite British styles. Deep mahogany in color. It's rich, malt forward. Flavor profile balances notes of biscuit, mild cocoa, earth, and hops. A creamy mouthfeel and full body. Which, as a side note, Bayou Chilihead, he wanted to know. See, I thought he was just like having fun. He still could be. Wanted to know what the whole thing about mouthfeel is. Well, it's I guess would be 100% your interpretation on the viscosity of how the beer is. Something like your typical Pilsner is going to have a really light mouthfeel, meaning it's very watery. It's where you get into some of these heavier hitters, like you know, some of the stuff from the brewery, it almost feels more, you know, bordering on in the direction of a malt shake. I realize that both Heffy and Travis are probably better suited to tell you about mouthfeel. So, yeah, okay, well, I'm in the middle of a brew review, okay? Oh, and of course, it, you know, it doesn't have a clue what a brew review is, so. Oh, and then it completely screwed it up. So here's, sorry. Here's some good airtime. Watching Eric type shit out on his phone to Matt over at Rise Arms. Okay. So yeah, so I'm gonna get on putting this thing together as soon as possible, and I do have some plans. I don't know if anyone noticed. I already took the drifted the front sight out of the Scorpion chassis from ATI, and I will be losing that entirely on there. I'm gonna have the barrels threaded, and nothing against my friend Bill's Gun Repairs, but someone I've been talking to quite a bit and really like that like-minded thinker mentality is Jason, the owner of Firepower Tactical, that DVD that I have said so many good things about. Well, he is about an hour south of me. And not only is he a tactical training guy, and I'd like to maybe see if I can get some of the Minnesota guys together and take that training course together, but he's also a very, very qualified gunsmith. So he's going to put threads on both these, and we're going to put something cooler than a front blade, because, yeah. Oh yeah, that trigger is just phenomenal in a stock Ruger, isn't it? Okay, well, maybe there's a side that, would normally say we should just, yeah, I'm on the air, Matt. And the Wild are playing, too. And right now, they are 2-0 over the Predators. And as a complete side note, because in my heart, I'm never the kind of person that, gloats or says anything, but the other night they played the Blues. Enough said. Okay, let's open this up. It's been a little while since we used the Enterprise. Yeah, that last one wasn't a dig at Ray St. Louis Blues, Ray Edwards. Yeah, I don't know what, the Blues have honestly been a force to be reckoned with this year, and now as we approach the playoffs, five losses in a row. That's just not good at all. Let's see, which way do I... That's what it looks like. Yeah, We're committed to the video. Gonna be putting it in a non-flavor enhancing glass. It's another one that I got from New York Half-Ass Prepper. And where the hell have you been? Keep sending me invites to video chat. You're dissing us. Must be out on the tanker. May or may not do a video chat tonight. It's already getting kind of late, and of course I have to get up and go pretend to do something kind of early tomorrow. Right now, I personally want to, to stay home and put together that ATI stock. It's really looking cool. So this is a recap. The ATI AR22. I want to put a a nice red dot on that, I'd really like to get a hold of a strike fire. Chuck, did you did you place your order for 2 of those strike fires? And then the Scorpion, Alex was going to hook me up with some kind of a ridiculously large scope for that, which I'd like to make a 100 or 200 yard plinker out of that. That's the kind of shit that I think is fun. Okay, so what do we have? We got kind of a darkish, I don't know if you want to call it mahogany. It's kind of darker. It's kind of hard to actually tell. Okay on the carbonation, none of that oh my god, it's gonna go over kind of stuff. Smell. Now I have to admit there has been some brown ales like Moose Drool I think smells pretty good, but some of them kind of border on almost a chemical like smell. This does not. This has kind of a mix of like bread and cocoa. It smells good, but I'm not sniffing it. I'm drinking it. So cheers. Let's do this. I hope Bayou Chili Head. Hope that satisfied the definition of mouthfeel. This, for instance, has a very, very light mouthfeel. Imagine like the painter's viscosity cups. You pour something through, and the rate in which it's able to pour through it. That'd be a direct relationship to mouthfeel. Poured this into something like that, I would expect it to pour right through. You get one of these thicker stouts or something with some real serious thickness to it, like the 1050. I would expect to pour that into something like that and go, yeah, it's just stain. It's just stain in there. So you got that roasted nut, bread, cocoa to it. Maybe just a little bit of coffee, maybe in the background. See that, or it's all the cocoa. Another score. Oh, they got one, so now it's 2-1. Bastards. This is the last game of the regular season, and the playoff starts. And if my Wild follow norm, it'll be one and done. Yeah, I would say if you've taken me up on my offer to try Moose Drool, this is something that would be very familiar to you with the Moose Drool, except for the Moose Drool has like a little bit heavier of a mouthfeel, less kind of watery, and I think it definitely gives it an advantage over the AleSmith's Nut Brown. On the other hand, I'm not exactly maybe at the top of my my game, thanks to my father-in-law and Maker's Mark whiskey, but yeah, the Maker's Mark. No, there's not a problem. The Moose Drool has all the similar characteristics to this, but just has that overall presence of something just a little thicker, a little, maybe even a little bit more complex. I have to honestly say that if you told me what are your what are your two favorites? Right now, it would be Moose Drool and the Brown Angel from Clown Shoes. Those would be my two favorites, and this right now would be taking up a distant third, only because I can't think of anything else I've had that really kind of competes with it. I mean, I've had others that have been pretty good as far as the browns go, but so where would I throw it on the E scale? It's a fine example of a brown ale. I just would like to see that that mouthfeel brought up just a little bit in there. So I would say, being that I am a big fan of the style of a beer, I in my heart I probably can only give this, say, an 8.5, which probably is like the lowest rating I've given anything from AleSmith so far. Is what it is. I don't make this shit up. Hell, Ed, USAF Ed, the last one that last one he sent me, it was just not a bad tasting beer at all, but I just couldn't get around the smell. And when there's other versions that are out there, I don't think you should necessarily have to drink your beer with a clothespin on your nose. And this got a lot of good flavors, staying true to the characteristic. Just when you've had the opportunity to try a few others, kind of is getting pushed in the third place right now. And I'm undecided if I should start the Ruger project just for the fun of it tonight. There's hockey though. Sometimes you just gotta like paint. What should we look at next? Kind of staying true to, if I give you guys a chance to vote, I'm not going to follow it up with the one that loses, because make you wait for it. What should we look at? Ooh, look what I have in there. Taunting. I know, taunting. Tomorrow, Monday, day before tax day. I mean, I know I personally shouldn't be waiting. If I would have sent it all in a while back, I could use all that money that I'll be getting back to pay everything required because of taxes. Government sucks. Bottom line. Got a couple of questionable things from New York Half-Ass Prepper in here, but it's a Monday. If I get to it, because lately it's kind of breaking it up a little bit. Tomorrow, why don't we look at something else from AleSmith? This is their Anvil ESB, which stands for Extra Special Bitter. This one is 5.5%. Touch of kettle caramelization blends seamlessly into a mild English hop profile. So, yeah, why don't we look at this tomorrow? Okay. Again, as far as shout out episode goes, I really wanna give a good strong shout out to Chuck over at MyHollowpoint, just as a outstanding channel, and at this very moment in time, I can't say enough good things about Chuck. So I'm gonna go finish the Nut Brown from AleSmith. and I'm going to wish you guys a good Sunday, and I hope your Monday goes well, and we'll see you tomorrow.